Hey, George here. Today I'm going to show you some typical Mexican sweet breads, pastries that you will find in a Mexican bread store, in a Mexican pastry. They call them panaderias in Spanish. And the one I went to didn't have a lot of variety. The one that I was looking for, the ones that you typically find in a typical Mexican pastry shop, but they did have some. They mostly cater to foreigners. I don't plan on going back there anymore, really. But they have this one. This is the first one. It's called gusano, which means worm in English. That's what it translates to in English. Then it's just basically it's like a worm, I guess, just shaped like a worm. And it's flour and it's wheat and there's no filling inside, but I like it. The next one is called El Bigote, and it's called El Bigote. You can see the shape of it. It kind of looks like a mustache, and that's why it's called a bigote. And it's soft. It's got sugar. It's sugar coated. And one thing I forgot to mention is all these sweets that I'm showing you, you don't eat these by themselves. You usually eat these at night. You eat them at night, at like 9 p.m. It's when everybody in Mexico sits around the table and enjoys coffee with milk and chocolate. Got it right here. And if you guys like these type of videos, just let me know. Make a comment. It's just about traditional Mexican life, actually. My channel, that's what I try to focus on. Because you don't see a lot of people speaking English I've seen a lot of people make these videos, but they don't make them in English. So did you eat? You never eat these sweet breads by themselves? Never. I've never. I mean, it's rare that you do find people that eat these by themselves. Of course they are, but you never eat them. This is what you eat them with. This is a Mexican chocolate. It comes in a big tablet and it's real sweet, and you dilute these in milk and you boil them, and you're gonna drink it nice and warm. And I'm gonna show you a video where I'm doing that, and you're gonna dip it in the milk, because this is gonna melt. You're gonna dip it in the milk and the mix. This is gonna turn into chocolate. It's gonna turn your whole milk into chocolate. And it's real good. This is a traditional Mexican chocolate that goes hand in hand with these sweet breads. And you dip it in there, and you're going to dip this bread in there because it's soft and it's fluffy and it's got chocolate filling. So when you dip this in there, and that chocolate and that milk really give it a nice flavor. Some of these, they don't have any filling. This one's got chocolate filling. But it's better the ones that don't have any chocolate filling. And I think this one has chocolate filling because that pastry shop caters to a lot of foreigners. Here's a tip for you guys. If you want to preserve these, because these, they don't last like for 2 or 3 days. You got to keep these pastries in their original bag and close it up as much as you can. And if I were you, I put them in the refrigerator so they stay fresh longer, because if you don't, after a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days, I'd probably say like after the second day, they're going to start to turn hard, and you don't want them to turn hard. Our next pastry is this empanada. There's 2 types of empanadas. They got this one, there's a pastry, and you got the traditional one that's for food, for eating food. And this one has a filling in it, and I don't even like this one because anyways, like other Mexican pastries, you wouldn't find these with this topping. You would find them with no coating on it, but the filling it looks like an empanada. This looks like a deformed empanada, actually. It's not, the shape is all wrong. Anyways, so we'll check out the insides right now, but the outside it's coated with sugar, and it's crusty, it's crunchy, it's good. This one you wouldn't eat it you wouldn't dip it. I forgot to mention that this one you wouldn't dip it in the chocolate because the filling's gonna fall out. So you would take a sip of the hot chocolate, and then you would take a bite out of this. But you can see that it's got like pudding, like vanilla pudding inside, and it's really good. But it's too sweet for my taste. I don't buy these that much. Next up is the cartera. You can see the shape of it. And this one has chocolate filling in it. It's called a cartera. Cartera means wallet in Spanish. And it's like a burrito. It's soft. It's not. There's no sugar coating on top. Basically, it's just like the filling is chocolate inside. And I'm gonna show you just the tip of it. You can see it's chocolate, and it's really good. You wouldn't dip this either in the hot chocolate. You just take a sip of it, or you can sip the coffee if you like coffee. This one is the same one as the one I just showed you with chocolate filling, but this one has sweet filling inside, and this filling is really good. It looks like pudding, but it doesn't taste like pudding. It's really good. It's got sugar. This one's sugar coated. That one I just showed you is not sugar coated. And we'll move on to our next one. This one is called a number 8. They call them 8s. It's shaped like an 8. You see how it's shaped like an 8, and it's got this filling. This filling it's like pineapple filling, and it's good. It's crunchy. It's crunchy. This one you wouldn't also dip it, and I'll make a video where I'm show you how people eat these with that hot chocolate or coffee. So all of this it's sugar coated and it's crunchy. So you wouldn't dip that in that hot chocolate. And this is what I really wanted to show you guys. This is the quintessential traditional Mexican sweet bread, the concha, which means shells. And this one, they got some huge ones, jumbo ones. This one is the size of my hand, and this is the one you traditionally would use to dip it in that hot chocolate. You just dip it, and it's really good. Makes a big difference, and you take a bite out of it, and then that chocolate really gives it a big difference in the flavor. I'm gonna show you the inside. The inside there's nothing on the inside actually. It's just the bread itself, and it's not that sweet. The sweetness comes from the topping, sugar topping, and it's really good. And that's the traditional Mexican sweet bread. If you Google search Mexican sweet bread on Google, you would get this image of this, and this one is chocolate. You see, it's really light, and this one's, you gotta be careful with these because these start to go bad after the second day. They start to get hard because right now it's really soft. It's super soft, and but they'll start to go bad after the second. They'll start to get hard. So this is the best one. This is the best one to eat with the hot chocolate, traditional Mexican hot chocolate. And that's what I'm going to show you guys. Alright, if you guys like the video, give me a like and comment if you want to see more videos like this, and subscribe to my channel.